Elon Musk and the madness of colonizing Mars. The air is thin, the sky, a blood-red abyss stretching endlessly above. A lone astronaut stands on the edge of a towering cliff, overlooking the vast barren wasteland below. This is not Earth, this is not a dream, this is Mars. And for Elon Musk, this is the future of humanity. Elon Musk has an obsession, taking humanity to Mars. It is not just an idea, not just a project. It is a life mission, an absolute conviction, a race against time to save the human species from its own self-destruction. Nuclear wars, climate change, pandemics, uncontrolled artificial intelligence. According to him, the future of humanity on Earth is too uncertain, too fragile to be left to chance. We must expand, we must become a multiplanetary species. And Elon Musk has decided that Mars will be our new home. But can humans really survive on Mars? Is it possible to build a civilization on such a hostile planet? Musk is convinced and has a detailed plan to make it happen. The key to everything is Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, a colossal machine capable of transporting 100 people per trip, with the goal of creating an autonomous colony on Mars. Musk envisions a self-sufficient city, millions of people living and working on a planet completely different from Earth, a society that no longer depends on our fragile home world. But first, we have to get there, and this is where the problems begin. Mars is not just far away, it is a hellscape. The average temperature is minus 60 degrees. The atmosphere is almost entirely composed of carbon dioxide. Space radiation is deadly. Gravity is 1/3 of Earth's. There is no oxygen, no liquid water, no food, no natural protection against the vacuum of space. Every journey to Mars will take at least 6 months. Once there, the colonists will face an environment that does not forgive the slightest mistake. And here's the twist. Musk is fully aware of all this, yet he pushes forward. He is the same man who, in 2008, when SpaceX was on the brink of collapse after 3 failed launches, bet everything on a 4th attempt. The rocket launched, succeeded, and NASA rewarded him with $1 billion contract. He does not accept failure. He is like Cooper in Interstellar, willing to leave everything behind to find a new future for humanity. NASA and many scientists believe that building a stable colony is an almost impossible task. Thousands of cargo missions would be needed to transport all the materials necessary for survival. Any mistake could cost the lives of those who dare to inhabit that planet. But the problems do not come only from space. Musk is not the only one dreaming of humanity's future. And not everyone believes Mars is the answer. Jeff Bezos, his eternal rival, has a completely different plan, building enormous orbital space habitats, floating cities where humanity could expand without having to endure the hellish conditions of Mars. 2 men, 2 opposing visions of the future. Who will win this race? And then there is the big question, who will benefit from all this? Musk says that anyone will be able to buy a ticket to Mars, but the truth is that not everyone will afford it. Some see his vision as the dream of a few billionaires ready to escape from a dying Earth, leaving the rest of humanity to struggle with climate crises and economic disasters. Will the future belong only to those who can pay for it, or is this truly a mission for the good of all? There are those who oppose it who protest. Why spend billions to build cities on Mars when billions of people on Earth lack clean water, food, and shelter? Why chase the stars when we still do not know how to save our planet? Tensions rise, governments are divided, Some want to stop him. Some want to tax him. Some want to prevent a single person from having the power to decide the future of humanity. Musk smiles, looks ahead, and does not stop. Like Tony Stark in Iron Man, he does not wait for the world's permission. He builds, launches, risks everything. Mars is not just a dream, it is a promise. And then there is The Martian. The movie showed us the struggle of a man trying to survive on Mars with a bag of potatoes and pure determination. But in reality, it will not be just one astronaut trying to survive, but hundreds, thousands. There will be no space agency sending rescue missions, only the courage and preparation of those who set foot on that alien soil. The first group of colonists will be an elite crew, pioneers of a new world with no margin for error, but who will truly be willing to risk their lives for such a crazy dream? The dangers don't stop at space itself. Imagine a future where factions of Earth's governments, radical environmentalists, and corporate giants clash over who truly owns the red planet. The Martian colony could become a battleground, a chessboard where political power and economic interests shape the fate of those willing to call it home. It's the kind of scenario you'd expect in Blade Runner or The Expanse, a world where technology races ahead of human ethics. Will Musk's vision hold, or will Mars become yet another arena for human conflict? And what about those left behind on Earth? While some cheer for humanity's first steps into the cosmos, others see it as nothing more than the ultimate escape plan for the rich. Like in Elysium, where the wealthy live in a utopian space station while Earth decays below, will Mars become the new sanctuary of the elite, leaving the rest to fight over a dying planet? But if history has taught us anything, it is that the greatest ambitions often come with the greatest risks. Musk's vision is not just about rockets in space, it is about rewriting the destiny of an entire species. He is a man willing to challenge governments, defy critics, and push beyond what seems possible. The question is, what happens when one man's dream becomes humanity's future? Perhaps Musk will be remembered as the visionary who paved the way to the stars. Or perhaps he will just be a man with a dream too big to be realized. But one thing is certain, if anyone today is trying to take us to Mars, that person is Elon Musk. And time will tell whether his madness will be our salvation or the greatest mistake in history.